What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jets franchise, and we got a pretty big matchup today, guys. As we mentioned last video, we've got the Patriots. Big division matchup. They're 1-2. We are 2-1 thanks to the sim against the Lions. We did take our first loss last episode against the Chiefs, but it was a tough matchup. And now, yes, it took another week for this one, but there was another update, as you guys know. Did not take as long for me to get some tweaks out of the sliders, and I'm comfortable with where they're at right now. So I'm hopeful that this is one of the last major changes to the game, but we will see. I don't think it will be. But anyway, we are back. We've got ourselves some upgrades to do. We've got ourselves some other stuff to do, but most importantly, we got to take on the Patriots, and we are actually favorited in this matchup. Our offense is better than their defense, and our defense is better than their offense. So we are actually looking pretty good right now. We have the favorable matchups all across the board. It's just going to come down to, can we execute? So let's first do the upgrades. This is from the training, of course, that I did in between weeks. Ooh, we have a kicker, Skylar Blonde. Skylar Blonde. So as always, I'm going to do accuracy because I don't waste my time with power when it comes to upgrading kickers. And we got +3 to awareness, so that's great. Didn't even help us. And then Jaden Hicks, who I said I thought was playing pretty well. He had a couple of big plays last week. Of course, also the interception to open up the game, which sort of put us in a good spot right away. We're going to go zone here so we can try to get him better suited to play that free safety position that we have him at. And either to get zone coverage +2, play rec awareness, and pursuit all +1. And we continue on with Justin Fields. Of course, after the 3 games we have seen so far, let's take a look at the stats so we can see where he is at right now. So after 3 games, Justin Fields is sitting at 105.4 quarterback rating, which is pretty good. 66% on his completion, 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He has actually been having a very good season comparative to last year. He has also, of course, added in the run game. He is our leading rusher. 19 attempts, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall not having the best season, but I'm not putting the blame really on him. Braylon Allen has had a couple of nice carries. Donovan Edwards had that one good one last week against the Chiefs. Arian Smith continues to be our #1 receiver, 11 catches, 142 and 2 touchdowns. Noah Fant right behind him with 13 for 104. And then it's Kayshon Boutte with 12 for 103. We have not had the most success when it comes to the air yards that we are getting, but we are seeing success within the pass game as a whole. So we will take that, right? 476 yards through 3 games. Obviously not the best. You want probably closer to at least 600, right? But we know that Justin Fields isn't the most prototypical quarterback when it comes to throwing the ball. So just to see that he's been protecting the ball and making good decisions with the ball, it's been a good thing to see. I think what we really need to see, though, moving forward is we need to see that Justin Fields can step up. And what I mean by that is I am not 100% certain I'm comfortable paying this man $100 million right now. You know, I mean, it's his contract year. It's a big year for him. It's a big year for us, really, when it comes to that, because we have decisions to make, right? Are we going to roll with Justin Fields? I mentioned it last video, but this is a very serious decision, right? I mean, Fields right now playing good. Is he playing to the point where if he continues down this path throughout the season that we want to keep him? I don't think so, right? If we're going to pay this guy $100 million, he's got to give us something than 160 yards a game and a touchdown or 2, right? Like we just need more for this kind of a contract is where I'm trying to get to. He's got interest in re-signing, so that's great. But the money is going to be something that's going to play a factor into this decision. Like if he wants $100 million, he needs to play like a $100 million quarterback. Now, I also know that this is not exactly a lot of money for a quarterback, but that doesn't mean that it's still not a lot of money. Especially when we drafted Joey Bates so high. We've got to at some point see what the kid's got to know if this makes sense. So I don't know how that plays out, because I'm not going to take Fields off the field if he's playing well enough to keep us in the games or win the games. But I also feel like at some point we've got to see what Bates has in his arsenal, because I mean, I don't know. I don't want to spend $100 million on Fields and then end up that Bates would have been the better option. We know Bates is going to be a better option at some point. It's just not yet. And even if what he is, has Fields shown enough to pull him, which right now he has not. So we're in a pretty, it's a weird spot to be in. I actually haven't really had this with one of my franchises where like I'm questioning whether or not I'm making the right decision with the quarterback. So we're just playing it week to week, which is pretty cool, pretty scary at the same time, because I don't want to make the wrong decision, of course. But right now, things are moving. I do want to see more from Garrett Wilson as well. That's another big point that I've hit on earlier this season, and I'm going to continue to hit on because I'm trying to put him in the game plan everywhere I can. Arian Smith is leading the way. I found out last week that was because I had Arian Smith in the slot. I have changed that. Wilson is the slot guy. He was last week. He still has not really performed much. So I'm hoping today he turns around and he ends up showing out a little bit to show us that he is that great receiver that we think he is. So there really isn't a lot for us to dive into. I did some testing with the sliders, like I mentioned. I used this file. So this is what I'm working with, okay? I will tell you, use them at your own will. If they're not 100% perfect, I'm not telling you they are. But this is what I'm working with right now. Okay, I had a couple of other sets that I was trying. I didn't see the run game where it needed to be. Accuracy was still a little too high. So this is where I'm at. I have 37 accuracy, 75 run block. Wide receiver catching back to 50. I had this at 48, but now with the update, it seems like the defense is able to knock the balls out easier. So I don't want too many drops. Run blocking up to 51, or maybe it was down. I can't remember if it was at 53 or 48. Ball security at 51. This was a major player in the reason that I guess the running game was too OP, so I brought this down a little bit. Defense reaction still high at 61. We want to see that tighter coverage and better reaction. Interceptions stay at 40. Pass coverage at 55. Tackling up to 45. I did have this lower at 42, I believe, but I brought it up to try to offset the run game a little bit. And it's the same for both user and CPU. This is what I have for special teams right now. This is what I have for injuries. 28 injuries, 65 fatigue, 60 threshold. I don't have much change here yet. I have not messed with the wear and tear stuff too much yet. I don't know what to expect out of it, and I don't want to go messing with it too much until I have time to really sit down and test it to know what it does. From what I hear, it can be very detrimental if not done right from some people that are playing franchise right now. And then here are the penalties. So I'm still rocking 70 for offsides. I'm down to 55 for false starts, 53 for holding, 50 for face mask, 51 for DPI, 10 for illegal block in the back, and 50 for roughing the passer. The only thing I have turned off is roughing the kicker because it never looks natural when it happens, and I hate it. So I just turned it off. I'd rather have no roughing the kicker than 3 too many. That's just how I feel. You don't have to. If you don't agree with it, turn it on. It's not going to affect anything else. For the most part, all the other settings are still the same. 12-minute quarters right now I'm testing on. I was at 11, but talking to Night Sims, he said he liked a little bit longer quarters, so I'm going to try it out and see if I like it myself. Right now, one thing I've noticed is that this does not always stay set, the accelerated play clock. I don't know why. The couple times I come in here, it's reset. Same with the play call cooldown. I had this on 8338, and it's, as you can see, it's all off right now. So I'm going to reset this quick. I'm not sure what is causing it to reset, but I've stopped asking these kind of questions with Madden for a long time. But anyway, that is the settings that I'm rocking right now. Try them out, see what you think. Let me know what you guys find out. If there's any change that has to happen, I think, actually, I was going to do that before I got in here. I'm going to bring, I don't know if I want to bring run blocking down, but what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to bring holding down just a smidge. Or up, I mean. No. Illegal block in the back. I'm going to try to bring this up to 15 to see if that helps alleviate the running a little bit. Okay, well, that's all I got for you guys to start this one off. We didn't get too far in the file, so there's really not much else to go over. So we will go ahead and get straight into the game. Alrighty, here we go. Drake Maytime. He is coming onto the field. Not the best year so far for the Patriots, something that I don't think we were really anticipating, but overall, they're still a good team, and we know that, so we got to be ready for it. Handoff up the middle to Henderson, and Henderson right away finds his way for 8 yards. And there is an injury. It is Kellum. That is a big dude to wear number 9. Is that a lineman wearing number 9 right now? Is that a real thing that I'm seeing? 2nd and 2 here. They go right back to the ground game. Henderson up the middle. He is open, and he's got himself a first down. So that right there is precisely why I was trying to adjust the run blocking. I'm noticing that there are certain plays that running backs are just wide open on, and there's not much I've been able to do to fix it. So I was hoping that by raising a legal block in the back, it would help out a little bit when it comes to how well they can block. We'll see. Might have to be some more tweaking, but like I told you guys last, nice play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Jermaine Johnson forcing the issue. Oh, another, okay. Anyway, Jermaine Johnson forces the bad pass, and then I believe it was Quincy Williams just sitting there who caught it really nicely, and now we got ourselves 1st and 10. Handoff to Breece Hall up the middle. He will get 3 yards before he is met. And there you saw last week during the Chiefs game, 13 carries, 91 yards. Helped us big time in the 4th quarter. We just were not able to really overcome that deficit once the Chiefs got rolling. Play action. Fields with time. Fires, and it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte in double coverage. Kyle Duggar on the coverage and ends up breaking it up. And now it's going to be 3rd and 7. And those kind of plays I don't mind. It's when it's too frequent that there's drop passes. So hopefully we're at a good spot now. Double motion on this play. Wilson going all the way around. Fields scanning, lets it go, open, it's Noah Fant, and he's got running room down inside the 30 to the 27. Big time play from Justin Fields to Noah Fant, who's been actually really good for us this season. Hasn't made a lot of noise, but he's made enough noise to help us out. Fields push out of the pocket, he's not able to get away. Tracked down by Harold Landry, and it's going to be the first sack of the game. 2nd and 15 after that play by the Patriots. Fields, quick snap, looking downfield, and he fumbles it. No. Okay, God. So Fields fumbles on the sack. Luckily, we recover it, but now this whole drive just went AWOL. Right now, we are back behind the sticks. It's 3rd and 22. We need a huge play here. Fields, you got to stop running around like that. Oh, he's got somebody. What a catch! It's Mason Taylor! All the way down to the 1. What an amazing play from the tight end. I mean, also, hats off to Justin Fields. He put it right where Taylor could get it, and then Breece Hall finishes it off. What a turnaround. We thought we were going backwards. We're going to have to punt it. Mason Taylor, the 2nd-year tight end, comes through with the big catch, and then Breece Hall finishes it off. Hell of a drive to capitalize on the turnover. But, man, what a play, man. I was mentioning Fant before. I feel like Taylor's getting to that spot where we're going to have to think about making that switch on the depth chart. Alrighty, so both teams had the ball. Both teams had to punt. So it is still 7-0. We're nearing the end of the 1st quarter. Have been some good defensive battles. Both lines getting some pressure. Some overthrown or incomplete passes by the quarterback. Look at Drake May taking off, juking a defender, and then sliding down at the 47. You don't see that too often from Drake May. And now New England sort of where they were when they failed on the last drive. May going for the shot down the field. It's incomplete. Excellent coverage by Asante Samuel Jr. as he believe he was looking for Baker, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was his name, or Thornton or something. I don't know. And a nice juke from Gibson, and he will get a nice pickup of 8 yards on the screen. So that play ended the 1st quarter, and now it is 3rd and 2. Shotgun for May. He takes a drop back. He's under pressure, but it was designed. What a play by the Patriots. They call the screen at the right time. The pressure comes from the side that they called the screen to, and there was nobody there to stop him. Antonio Gibson, the veteran, making some plays. Look at 63 there. He laid our player out, dude. Oh, my gosh. Hell of a play. 1st and 10 now from the 28. Now they're in field goal range. They'll be able to put some points on the board as long as they protect the ball. And they'll take a quick dump off to Stephon Diggs. Goes for 2 yards. Henderson back in at running back. Single back set. They're going to pass out of it. And takes another dump down, and it actually falls incomplete. So 3rd and 8. And they're going to go an I formation now. Interesting on 3rd and 8. May's got somebody downfield. It's completed. Hell of a pass. It's Williams. I believe that's the 2nd-year wide receiver. Makes a big catch over the middle on a dig route. Gets him down to 1st and goal at the 7. Can't remember what his first name is, though. May, quick pass, quick catch. What a play! And it's Williams again with the catch. Kyle Williams, I thought it was Kyle. He took a big shot, but he holds on through the contact. Look at this shot he takes from Jamie and Sherwood and just bounces off, falls into the end zone, and the Patriots tie things up here to start off the second quarter. So far, sort of liking what I'm seeing. I don't think there's been too much bad stuff that I've seen from the sliders. Passing is looking good, so far, so good. Alrighty, so here we go. We got the ball after the touchdown, and we did nothing with it. So it is now New England ball once again. 1st and 10. Handoff to Henderson. A clear lane right off the bat. And he takes it out to the 38-yard line. A nice run. Nice pickup on 1st down. And yeah, that was, they blocked that well. We didn't read it well. It was a perfect storm for them to get a big run. And yeah, of course, they're going to go right back to it. And Henderson that time met by Hicks, but he's still able to get 8 yards. Another nice lane for them. Definitely got to try to keep the run game in check. If it gets too out of play, then we're going to put ourselves in a tough spot on passing downs because we're trying to make sure they're not running it on us. So this is exactly what the Patriots want to do. Use the different running backs they have to try to keep mismatches open, keep legs fresh, and allow May to do exactly that. But never mind. I thought it was going to be picked for a second. I was hoping that's exactly what he was going to do. Try to fit it into triple coverage. That is a ballsy move. Now empty set for May. And he's looking left side again, but it's overshot and it's out of bounds. 3rd and 10 now for the Patriots. They've had 4 third down conversions so far today, so they have not been bad in this area. As May looking for Williams again, and what a play by Asante Samuel to break it up, and we will force another punt. Hell of a job. All right, first play is a handoff to British Brooks. And Brooks with a nice carry of 5 yards to give us a little bit more space. A hell of a punt from New England. Let's see what we do here. Another handoff. Young gets it to the left side, a little bit of a bounce back to the right, and he ends up finding a 1st down and a nice pickup of about 8 yards. Hell of a play. Now we're going to pass. Quick one underneath. It's Booty. He makes the catch, and he's got 9. Very good, quick striking plays so far on this drive have gotten us out to the 26 and out of the shadow of our own end zone. Handoff to Hall again. He tries to, I don't know where he was going. He had a lane like 3.5 inches to the right, and he ran into the back of the defenders instead. We still got the 1st down, though, but it could have been like a 10-yard run. Fans in motion. Play action for Fields. He's looking deep. Over the middle. And it's batted down. He was going for Garrett Wilson, but again, good coverage from New England. We'll leave that incomplete. And this time a quick one once again to Booty, and it works to perfection. Another 1st down for us, and we are out to the 38. And we're going to go empty set here. Love to see it. Oh, it's a quarterback keeper. Fields. That was a really good play right there by whichever defensive tackle that was, because he got a hand on Fields, which really slowed him down enough, allowed the linebackers to converge on him, and kept that to only a 2-yard play. And that right there is why you always play through, because of that, they just got a sack now on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 16. Just domino effect or snowball effect, if you will, on this drive for the Patriots. Can we get out of it here? 3rd and 16. Fields is looking. He lets it go right to the enemy hands. No! Damn it! That was a bad pass. Carlton Davis almost got it on that deep ball before, and he was just sitting right in front of that route. I mean, that was just not a good route to throw. He was baiting him for it. You got to be aware of that outside defender. And unfortunately, he was not. So now the Patriots get themselves their 1st turnover of the day and have excellent field position in plus territory to start things off here with 2:22 to go in this half. May play action, immediately tries to go downfield and misses his target. That was a very weirdly inaccurate throw from Drake May. Not really sure what happened there. May. Quick one. Oh my God, he just threw it himself. Quarterback's looking a little weird out here. That was a really weird throw for an interception. And now we got the ball back. That happened so fast. And now Fields rushing with it. It goes nowhere. And that's 2-minute warning. What a weird and wild turn of events. I mean, is it by any chance that I actually have to raise quarterback accuracy? I don't think so. That hasn't been a thing all year, right? We'll see, I guess, but I just don't think that's normal. As Fields looking, finally finds Garrett Wilson, and Wilson gets 8 yards. First catch of the day. It was just a very weird pass by Drake May. It seemed like he just forced it immediately, and that guy, Sherwood, was just standing there. Another underneath one, that time to Booty. That's the 3rd catch in a row that Booty has had over the middle there, where he's made some good plays and gotten us first downs. Empty set, minute 40 to go. We still have 2 timeouts. Fields looking to run. He does. He gets out of there. He's going to outrun the defense. He's got plenty of room. There's nobody there? Holy shit! Where was the defense? Where was the defense? I was just waiting for the safety to come in and just take his head off. But there was nobody. It's like everybody played up. Nobody anticipated the run, and Justin Fields takes off for a huge run to put this a 14-7 game right before the end of the half. What an amazing play by Justin Fields. Let's see if the Patriots have something up their sleeves that's a little bit better than what they've been putting out on the field, because last drive was very weird for Drake May. May immediately is under pressure. Jermaine Johnson was free. It looked like they were trying to get a screen to that side, but Jermaine Johnson got there so fast that he ended up having to throw it in the dirt. May with time, fires over the middle, and it's a dot to Williams, who breaks free himself. No way are we going to get back-to-back touchdowns like that. Kyle Williams has been taking over this game for New England and just went in for his 2nd score of the game. All right, so nothing happened before the break. That big touchdown from the Patriots, what you saw last. Here we are, it's 14-14. We open up this second half with the ball. Breece Hall starts it off, dancing around, finds his way for 9. Heck of a run to open it up. Love to see it. I've been, for the most part, really happy with Fields today. Another handoff. Hall, nice way of hitting the hole. Jabril Peppers tried to take his head off, but he holds on through contact, gets us the fresh set of downs. Let's see what we do here. 1st and 10. Another handoff. Hall right up the middle. Milton Williams saved that from being probably a 20-yard run. He got his hand on him, wrapped him up, brought him down. If not, there was nobody at that second level. Still a good run, though. 2nd and 4. Oh, my God, Fields got away from that. Are you kidding me? And he throws it away. That was a good play. That was a good play by Fields. The pocket broke down immediately. He got away from the first defender very well, and then was smart enough to throw it away before he got hit by the other defender. Saves us from a loss of downs. Or a loss of yards, I mean. And now Booty in motion. He's going to come back wrapped up around. Yep. And let's see what we do here. Fields over the middle. Wide open. Noah Fant trying to break free, but he cannot break free, and we've got ourselves an injury. It's Scruggs again. Guys, this guy is hurt all the time. Holy cow. So Phillip Mann will be coming in. That's the rookie guard that we picked up in the offseason. Fields, strike, over the middle, it's completed! Arian Smith climbs the ladder and brings it down in double coverage. A hell of a catch. And a good throw by Fields. He stands in the pocket knowing he's going to take a hit and delivers it right on a rope. And Arian Smith gets us down inside the 10 to maybe put another touchdown on this board. We got Braylon Allen checking in, I formation. We're going to go to him. Up the middle, it's cut down quickly by Kyle Duggar after a gain of 2. 2nd and goal. I'd love to see us do like a slant route here to Wilson or Booty or whoever. Oh, we got a free play. Free play. Throw it. There it is. Touchdown. It's Noah Fant. That's what I'm talking about. A free play from a jump by the defensive lineman. Fields realizes it, gets it out of his hands no matter what, finds an open receiver and gets ourselves another touchdown. And unless I'm blind, this is going to stand and be declined. Yeah, it's offsides. See you later, New England. We are taking ourselves a 7-point lead. All right, so after the punt, Patriots pin us deep, and there goes Breece Hall. Big time run for him out to the 19. So we had 3 punts, 2 from New England, 1 from us before this, after our touchdown. So that's where we're picking things up. It's the end of the third quarter. Big time run for Breece Hall to start us off, get us out of the shadow once again. We've been good when we were backed up to get out of that spot. As Hall trying to get out of harm's way, but he's not able to do so. As Winslow, I think his name is, brings him down for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Wilson in motion. Play action. Looking. Smith. It is caught. Arian Smith has caught some big catches today. He's been a big part of our team, of course, this year, as we know he is our current leading receiver. As he continues to get better and better. And we're going to go to Breece Hall, and right up the middle there are defenders, and it's going to go for a short gain of 2. Good play from the New England defense. We'll go back to the shotgun look. Donovan Edwards in the backfield. And look at that, it's Noah Fant again. He's made big catches for us. He's made a touchdown catch as well, and Fields finds him there for another first down. As we are now right around 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Fields going to take off. Last time he did this, it was a touchdown. This time, it's still a big play, but it's definitely not a touchdown. Alrighty, so the Justin Fields run brought us to the end of the third quarter. Fields now looking short. He's got a receiver. I believe... What the hell was that? Was that that Brevin Jordan or something? 2nd and 1, it was a gain of 9. Handoff, Allen trying to get outside, but Peppers said no. Cuts him off at the 30. It's going to be 3rd and 1, and Allen's going to stay in the game here for this next play. Let's see if we go right back to him. No, it's a play action. Fields with time, going deep to the corner. It's completed, but he's out of bounds, and it's going to be 4th and 1. It was Brevin Jordan. He could not get his feet down, but we're going to go for it. This is a very long one. This is almost 2. Quick snap. Fields looks over the middle. It's completed. Garrett Wilson with a catch in traffic, and we will complete or convert the 4th down. So now it's empty set. 1st and 10 from the 23. Fields quickly going to take off. Design quarterback run. He gets hit and dropped after 3 yards. A touchdown here could really put things out of reach for New England. We have been playing some really good football today as Fields is hit as he throws. And the ball hits the turf. It counts as an incomplete pass. 3rd and 7. Fields again. This time a quick pass. And it is Booty with the catch. And he's down to the 8. We have been killing New England over the middle today with the pass. And we continue to do so here in the 4th quarter. Braylon Allen in the eye. Hand off to him. Right up the middle, pushing the pile forward. He'll get himself down to the 4-yard line. Oh, we got nobody covering Arian Smith right there in the slot. Let's see if we go to him here. We do not. Fields instead runs with it. And he's going to get outside, and he walks in for his 2nd rushing touchdown. And we are going to take a 28-14 lead in the 4th quarter. We are rolling right now. Alrighty. Well, things were looking pretty even for the most part, but now New England's got to step up if they want to win this game. May has had an up-and-down day. He's looking right side. He's got a completion. Finding Travion Henderson on a nice route against Asante Samuel, gets the 1st down. As long as they can keep things moving, they should be fine, but they've got to do something, and they got to do it fast because we have had their number like that right there. It's Quinnen Williams again with the big play. It's a loss of 5. Trying to set up the screen that they have beat us on a couple of times today already. That time, though, we did not allow it. May back. What a... Oh, he dropped it. I thought he caught that. I was about to say, that was a hell of a catch from Hunter Henry. Unable to hold on, and now they are up against a tough 3rd down conversion here. May looking short to Williams. He gets the completion, but it is nowhere near what they needed. And now they're going to go for it. 6.5 to go. They feel that it's necessary here. I don't know if I feel that way. Drake May back, under pressure, gets rid of it. It's picked off. It's intercepted. It's Brandon Stevens. 3rd pick of the day for this defense as Drake May forcing it into double coverage, and we had a defender just sitting underneath waiting for that throw, baiting that throw. May delivers it to him on a silver platter. He was just sitting in that zone, and there was no way he was not going to get get that pass. I'm not sure why May threw that, but now we've got ourselves the ball. We are, so I think we're in the red zone already, and we've got a 2-point or a 2-touchdown lead. We have the chance here. Okay, we're not in the red zone yet. Okay, we're at the 34, but we have a chance here to put this game on ice early. Hand off to Allen, it goes for 1 yard. We might also instill the run game here, try to run down this clock and get ourselves out of here with a win. Braylon Allen again, up the middle. Nice run there for 7. I've seen a lot of Braylon Allen. Did something happen to Breece Hall? Am I crazy? I didn't remember seeing an injury thing, but there's Allen again. Oh my God, Braylon. It didn't amount to much, but that was a hell of a play there. He bulldozed Robert Spillane, and it gets the first down. Okay, there's Breece Hall. He's not hurt. Whew. Wait, that's not Breece Hall. That's Pat Allen. And Pat Allen takes it in for the touchdown. What the hell happened to Breece Hall? The rookie comes in for one play, gets a big run for the touchdown, and that is going to pretty much seal it up here. There isn't much else you can ask for from this team. 35-14. Who would have thought? This game is pretty much over, but here we are. May's back, looking. He finds Diggs, another first down. They do have a chance here to make this a more decent-looking game for themselves, but I don't believe there's enough time to make this deficit up. As May overshoots it again. Very uncharacteristic day for Drake May, throwing all over the place. I don't feel like Justin Fields has been as inaccurate, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. But if you guys use these sliders, I want you to tell me if you're seeing these kind of things in your games, or if this is just an outlier, because there are those outlier games, which is fine. I ran a couple of games before I decided to record, and I didn't see that particularly. I actually saw some difficulty in the run game, or not difficulty, too good of run blocking. I feel like I've gotten a pretty good grasp on that, though, from today. We've had good runs, bad runs, in between runs. And another pass to Diggs, but I'm just seeing some passes that are definitely not normal for a quarterback to miss. You know, like that pass from before with May, a couple of those corner routes by both quarterbacks missing. We'll see. We'll see what the numbers say afterwards, but that's where I'm sort of thinking about right now is there something I need to tweak? But I don't want to tweak it enough where if I have to deal with 60 overall or 50 overall for percentage on quarterback completions, I will take that over 85%. So at least then there's variety, right? As May now gets it 2nd and 7. And 3 interceptions from May is very, not like him at all. I'm not sure why they're running it at this point. I mean, you pretty much have to just solely be passing at this point if you want to have any shred of a doubt to be able to come back in this game. May going deep. He's looking for the end zone. He's got a man, but it's incomplete. Sauce Gardner was not going to let that happen, and now again it's going to be 4th down. And of course they're going to go for it. They went for it before, and it did not work. Let's see what we get here. Play action. May wide open over the middle. It's completed, and it's a 1st down to the 17. 1st and 10. May back, looking. I don't know who the hell that guy is, but he is a big man, and he's wearing number 9, and I'm very confused. Look at him out there. Look at the top of your screen right now. That is not a receiver.
At the 13-yard line.
What is happening here? I gotta check. I wonder if it's like a body style for tight ends this year. That's glitched. That wouldn't surprise me. 1st and goal for the Patriots. They try to put some more points on this board before the end of the game. Looking for the screen. It does not work. Read that well. It was Ed Oliver on the stop, pushing him back to the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Now under 2 minutes left. May trying to get him set.
At the 9-yard line.
Looks like we got press man. We do. And wow, Kyle Williams with the hat trick. It might not be a win, but this guy just had a coming out party. 3 touchdowns today for Kyle Williams. He has been an absolute monster for this team in this game. And you have to think if Drake May has found his new wide receiver 1, because this guy has been very impressive today, and we all know Stephon Diggs is not getting any younger. We had one upgrade after the game. It's Thurman Broyles. That is the young corner that we brought in during the offseason, and I have been trying to work on his zone coverage, so we're going to continue to work on that, and we're going to go for a zone upgrade. I almost want to try to go slot here, but I feel like I just need to get some zone, so we're just going to go zone. We're not going to try to get too cute with it. And he gets 2 zone, 2 tackle, a press, and awareness. Cannot complain about that. He has hidden development. We will know about that much later, as he's not getting a lot of playing time right now, so I don't think we're going to know a whole lot about him quite yet. But I want to check first on injuries, see if there's not an injury. So I don't know if he just got hurt and maybe he was out for a little bit, but yeah, he was gone for like the majority of that 4th quarter. And then I also want to check out the box score because I want to see how the stats played out. So, Drake May, not a very good day. He had 62% completion, 64 from Justin Fields. Those are numbers that I can get behind for sliders, right? I feel like that was not a bad performance. The only thing I didn't like was the amount of interceptions, and that also could be tweaked maybe by me just lowering the interceptions a little bit. Maybe I don't have to touch accuracy. I could leave accuracy the way it is, bring interceptions down. If it continues to be a problem, I'm going to let it go for another week or 2 to see if it's a common occurrence. And again, I'd really appreciate if you guys could check out the set that I showed you guys before this video. If you missed it, go back and check it out. I did go over the settings that I'm using and the sliders, and see if you guys have the same issue. I just felt like there was a lot of interceptions this game. Don't know, again, if it was an outlier or if it's something that I'm going to be seeing more often, but I do not hate the completion percentage I'm getting. I just didn't like how many turnovers I had for Drake May because I felt like he's a better player than that. You know, I didn't expect him to throw that many blatant interceptions. But again, it also might be an accuracy thing because those interceptions were really bad throws. It wasn't like it was just an amazing play by the defensive player. It was a very bad throw that should not have happened. So I'll see. We'll see what happens next week. But for now, this is where we're at, and I'm not too mad about it. Rushing wise, Justin Fields, of course, had that huge run. Of course, his stats are going to look inflated. Breece Hall, I didn't hate his stuff. 13 for 60 is not bad at all. I wish they would have gotten Henderson involved a little bit more, but we seem to have control of that game for the most part, and they just really didn't have a chance to stick to a solid run game for most of the game. So I sort of get what happened there. Receiving wise, though, Kyle Williams had himself a game. 5 for 115, 3 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs, 10 for 82. Noah Fant, 6 for 71. Arian Smith, 3 for 51. So it was a very crazy day for offense in this game. Defensively, there was a couple of sacks. 5-6 sacks altogether. 1 for Marcus Jones, 1 for Quinnen Williams, 1 for Milton Williams, 1 for Harold Landry, 1 for Chad Winslow, and then we had a half sack for McDonald and Johnson. Interceptions. Quincy Williams had 2. Brandon Stevens had 1. Carlton Davis had the 1 for New England. We had a couple of fumbles that were forced, but no recoveries because they were recovered by the team that, well, caused the fumble. So there we go. So that is this week. We move on to 3-1. Surprisingly, we're sitting at 3-1 with Justin Fields. Things are looking weirdly optimistic. Will that stay that way? I don't know, but I am curious to hear what you guys think. So please let me know your thoughts down below. But as for this game, guys, that is all I have for you. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to check those sliders out. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on them and see if they're working for you. If they are, or if we need to make a few tweaks, and I'll go back and I'll release a video. I'm not releasing a video until I'm 100% confident in them. Right now, I'm about 91% confident, so I'm really getting there. I'm sorry, it's been a weird year for that. It has been. You can ask around. A lot of people feel the same way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Before you leave, if you could hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that bell notification, and I will see you guys next time.